That's right, Jenna, the brand new restaurant here at In at the Fork Smith. We're inside of the kitchen now with Chef Alex Svenne. You have some amazing things on the menu, and you're going to whip something up for breakfast for us? What are you making?
Yeah, I want to make a red flannel hash. So it's our house-made corned beef with beets, which makes it red, and potatoes and onions and a little poached egg on top. And
sounds delicious. Let's see how this all comes together.
We got the corned beef.
Okay.
This is a real old school dish, but it's really one of my favorite things.
We're getting our meat and our veggies, and that sizzle sounds great.
We got the potatoes in there.
Poaching the egg right in the water. That's how Granny did it.
That's how Granny did it.
Great job. Okay, this is really good looking stuff here. Throwing a little bit of what was that? Salt,
pepper. A little pepper. A little pinch of chilies here.
Now, can I ask about the ingredients that we're using here? Because I know that you guys take a lot of pride in the things that you're doing. So all this stuff, these beets and all these things that we're adding in here, just chopped up fresh today in the kitchen?
Yeah, all fresh is done. The beets are grown locally. The corned beef, like I said, we make our own. Everything is served local, fresh, all starts from scratch. We make our own mustards, our own ketchups, our own sauerkraut. Like it's
that's got to be so much work. Making your own corned beef, making your own sausage. How do you do that? You have the space here in the restaurant to take care of all those things?
It's cozy, but we make do. We have people in the kitchen from 3 in the morning till 2 at night. So we're always doing something back here.
And you can really taste that sort of home style cooking and stuff and all the dishes that are coming out, hey?
Yeah, that's the goal anyway. That's the plan.
Well, what kinds of things are we going to find on the menu outside of breakfast if people are thinking, you know what, maybe I'll hit up for lunch, maybe I'll hit up for dinner? How do we describe the cuisine?
The cuisine is it's sort of simple, rustic, sort of old school food. It's steak, it's potatoes, it's fried mushrooms. You know, for lunch we do like great fried egg sandwich. We got a beautiful Reuben. We do really nice mac and cheese.
Oh wow!
You know, nothing weird, nothing fancy, just straight up. You know, we make, I would say, I'm going on record, the best kubasa in the city we make right here.
No kidding.
So yeah, just it's all good food.
And again, that kubasa made in-house by you?
Made in-house
you
from we get the pigs in from a local farmer. We dispatch them and make kubasa out of them.
Fresh, delicious, and local. And what's really cool too is we don't have to be intimidated when we come in here because the menu is really welcoming, very home style, very friendly. And I love the idea behind the name Smith. Can you enlighten us a little bit on that?
Well, Smith, it's a common last name, but it refers to a craftsperson. So a metalsmith, a blacksmith, and so it's just, you know, well-crafted, handmade food for working people, you know?
Gotcha.
That's where the name comes from.
All right, so
there's our poached egg. We'll give it a little bit of horseradish, a little bit of bite.
Ooh, nice.
And then to make it a little bit luxe, nice and fresh hollandaise.
Oh.
And then we're gonna pop it on the plate here. Boom.
Great, and that's how it's going to look on the plate. Now, what are we pairing that with drink-wise?
Now this I got the fresh pressed juices. We do, this is our healthy morning green. So kale, cucumber, snap peas, a little bit of pear, a little bit of lemon. So, we got fried corned beef and we got fresh kale juice.
Just the perfect breakfast to be starting the day. Chef Alex, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Having a great time as we're getting a tour Smith restaurant here at In at the Forks. Getting a look at the breakfast menu, some very delicious things. And a little bit earlier on, Jeremy, Courtney, we got to tour through the bar menu. Got to see some of the cocktails, got to learn about the wine and try some appetizers. So what's next here? Where do we go after this?
Before we go after this, I just want to take it back to that mac and cheese. that piqued my interest.
No, we're ready to order on this end.
I'm sure you're familiar with Chef Alex's mac and cheese. Don't worry, that is on there. And what's really cool about orders like the mac and cheese or their mashed potatoes, they come served family style. So when you're coming here for dinner time, you actually get a giant portion. So it's family style, even if you just want to dig in and have a giant bowl to yourself. The idea is you would share it with your guests and everyone would be able to have a couple spoonfuls. So you can come to Smith, order maybe 3, 4 different sides, and everyone gets a little bite of all of these different things. But don't worry, if you're that set on the mac and cheese, you could just dig in all by yourself.
Excellent.
And then for dessert, how do we follow up, Drew? Can we get a look at that?
Well, you know what? I want to show you some of the other delicious things that are waiting. Chef Alex mentioned their kubasa. He went on the record to say it is some of the best kubasa that you will find in Winnipeg. So we're going to be putting together some of their finest things on a giant slab, all covered in meat. It's going to be absolutely delicious, and that's what's waiting for us next on the menu at Smith.
Can hardly wait, Drew. Looking forward to it. Thanks, buddy.